Hello and welcome to Carla Knits. In today's video, I will be sharing an unboxing of my yarn order from LindeHobby. LindeHobby is a company that was founded in 2015 and it is located in Denmark, and they do ship worldwide. I discovered that they have very reasonably priced yarns, and I was really excited by their drops line of yarn. That's not as easily accessible here in the States. So they have really good prices on those yarns. They happen to be on sale when I ordered them, so that was even better. So I will share what I got in this order, and I'll share some of the projects that I am planning on making. All right. So it came fairly quickly. They say about 4 to 7 days. It may have taken just slightly longer, business days. But for international shipping, it was here within 2 weeks of my order, which I think is just fantastic when it's coming from so far away. So let's see what is in this box. I have 2 sweater quantities of yarn in here. The first is the Drops Flora in this beautiful yellow colorway. It is color number 26. Drops Flora is a fingering weight yarn, and let's see, it is a combination of wool, 65% wool and 35% alpaca. So with this yarn, I have a number of skeins. Let's see, how many did I get of this? The Drops Flora, I got 12 of these. Each of these has 230 yards on it. I am going to hold this double. The pattern that I'm going to be making is from designer Vert and Rose, and it is on Ravelry. You can find her patterns, Alexandra's patterns, on Ravelry. I have admired her patterns for a long time. She has very feminine garments and accessories, lacy details, just very feminine and very pretty. And so with this yarn, this Drops Flora, I'm going to make I'm not exactly sure, Wioletta cardigan. I'll put the name of it down here. It is a DK cardigan top down, and I just loved the details in this, just so feminine, like I said, and pretty. Some beautiful texture on the body of the sweater. It is a top down cardigan. And I don't know exactly if this is my color, but this pale yellow is just, and I think it's just a really lovely shade of a yellow. They call it lemonade. But I remember as a child having a little yellow blanket, and I've kind of wanted a yellow cardigan for a while. I read a book, a knitting fiction book, and I'm going to draw a blank on it. And one of the characters in the book had a yellow sweater, a yellow cardigan sweater, and I will put the book down here if I will try to remember. And the character had a beautiful yellow cardigan, and ever since I read that years ago, I thought, I think I would like to have that beautiful pale yellow cardigan. That's just such a sweet comfort piece. So this is the actual yarn that the designer used in her pattern. So I've got a sweater's quantity of that, and I'll just share this. I bought 12 skeins. You're holding it double, and they were $2.25 each. So for that sweater quantity, it was $27, and I bought for a larger size, and I wanted to maybe include some more length to it. So I did buy a little more than I needed. But $27 for a sweater quantity of yarn is really, really quite good. And it is just incredibly soft. I love how this feels. The other sweater quantity of yarn that I got is Drops Cotton Merino. And I don't remember the makeup of this yarn. If it's a 50-50, it's a 50% wool, 50% cotton, DK weight yarn, but it's a pretty thin DK weight yarn. This colorway is called Powder. It is just the very, very palest shade of a dusty pink, and it is just so pretty. This is also for a cardigan sweater by Vert and Rose. It is the Isa cardigan. I've had this in my pattern library on Ravelry for a while. It is a bottom-up cardigan, and I think that's probably what prevented me from starting that before. Just bottom-up. Yeah, I don't know how I feel yet about bottom-up, but we will see. I've done a couple bottom-up sweaters, but I don't think cardigans. But this yarn, I think this was the yarn that she also used in that sample. And again, it looks like just a really great wardrobe staple, a nice cardigan, but with just some simple lace in there. I think that's a really just lovely basic cardigan. So I'm very excited about these sweaters. All of the texture and maybe the bottom-up construction on the second sweater, the Isa sweater, is maybe a little bit daunting to me, but I'm like, you know what? It's just knitting. If it doesn't work out, you can use the yarn for something else, but these are two patterns that I've really wanted to try. And when I try them, I don't know when I will try them. I should try them this summer when I have some more time. That would be really good. Well, I should tell you about that sweater's quantity. Again, I bought more than I needed because I wanted to make sure I had enough to lengthen it. I got 10 of these, and let's see how much is on there. Does it say? I don't remember. 120 yards on here, and I got 10 skeins of that. And those were $2.99 a piece. So it's under $30 again for a sweater quantity of yarn. So I just think that is really good. And this is also an extremely soft yarn. They are both very, very soft. So I'm very happy with those. And then I noticed some yarn that they had on their website. It's Drops Fiesta. And this is a sock yarn. It's a DK weight sock yarn. 75% wool, 25% polyamide, and I got 4 different sock yarns. Let me see. At least I thought I did, but maybe I just ordered one of that one. Nope, it's here. Okay, so this is Drops Fiesta, and these are 50-gram skeins. So let me hold this up. So 120 yards each, and each of these skeins was $2.80. This color is 27, and it's the Winter Carnival print. But if you're thinking $5.60 for a pair of socks, I just think that's incredible. I got this speckly goodness, also Drops print. This is color 22 in the Fairy Tale colorway. And I just think those are so pretty. And this, just 2 more here, or 2 more sock yarns. This color is 19. And this is Berries and Cream. I just thought those were so pretty. You know, those splotches of pinks in there and purples. I just love those. And then the final one, very much pinks and everything. So this is the final thing in my order. This one is color 14 in the Rainbow Sprinkles colorway. So again, for 1 pair of socks, it's $5.60, and this is US dollars. So very reasonably priced. You may wonder what the shipping was, you know, international shipping maybe could be expensive. It was only $4.99 US dollars. So again, there are companies in the United States that charge more for shipping than this company in Denmark. So I am really happy with this order. Really fun. This came late last week. So very excited. What do you think I should make first? I probably will cast on a DK weight pair of socks. And you know, some of these colors are so fun and summery. I think that would be really fun. And DK weight socks go pretty fast. What sweater would you cast on first? The Wioletta sweater or the Isa sweater? I don't know. I could go either way. Currently on my needles, if you watch this podcast, is my Etta tee, and that is coming along. I am working down the body, making great progress. So it is definitely my hope to be done with that this month for sure. I have other goals of maybe within a week or so. So we will see about that. But then I will probably be ready to start a new project. So I think it would be fun to cast one of these on. So which yarn was your favorite? Have you used any of these yarns before? Would you order from this company? They have a lot of different beautiful yarns. So I definitely can see myself placing orders again from LindeHobby. So just wanted to hop on real quick and share this haul with you. I was really excited about it. So I hope that you are doing well, and I will see you in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.